Good morning, sunshine. Today we're going to check out troubleshooting a water heater. And this was an unplanned video. I'm actually in the middle of taping our installing hardwood flooring video. We started that yesterday. And we woke up this morning to no hot water. It's a very, very windy day here. There's record winds and big delays at O'Hare because of the high winds. So one of the most common problems with water heaters is on a windy day, a draft will come down the flue pipe and blow the pilot light out. So that is our first point of resistance, or our first, that's the path of least resistance, and I'm hoping the pilot just got blown out and I'll have to relight it, which I'm going to do right now. So let's get to it. The first thing, if you have to light a pilot, every water heater has an instruction panel like the one that I'm showing you right now on the front. If you haven't done this before, if it's been a long time, I would highly recommend reading that. It gives you excellent step-by-step instructions on exactly how to light your particular water heater. This has three positions. It has on, which it's in right now, pilot, which is facing this direction, and off, which is facing that direction. Now, in order to function, and there are different things, you not only have to turn it, like right now I turned it to pilot, and that's as far as it will go. When I go to light the pilot, I'm going to press down. That is going to put gas through to the pilot, okay? And then to take it to the off position, you have to push down just slightly, not all the way, to get it to turn. So not only does it have not only is the position dependent on which way it's turned, it also is dependent on the height of the button. So don't get discouraged if you go to turn it off and it doesn't quite work properly. You just have to push it down just a tiny bit to get it to turn the rest of the way. Right now I'm going to put it on pilot because that's where I need to be. And then on your temperature knob, you're going to dial that all the way down. Okay, because that's to your burner. And when you get your pilot lit, you don't want the burner to be kicking out tons and tons of gas, because when it finally catches, it could go on you. Okay, now we're going to follow the burner. This is our burner tube here, and these are for our thermocouples. That tube takes gas to the pilot, and then this is for the thermocouple, which senses heat on there and allows it to go through. You're going to follow those back inside where I showed you earlier, and there's a place in there to light it. They have a little stick that you can put a match in that helps you reach back there. So basically the procedure is going to be, I don't know how well I'm going to be able to tape it and you'll be able to see, but the procedure is going to be, we're going to hold this down. That allows gas to go through to the pilot burner tube only, okay? And you hold it for a while. You hold it for 10 or 15 seconds, 30 seconds sometimes, because there'll be air in the lines if it's been off. And then strike your match and put it through, and put it near the end of the pilot tube and light it. If it doesn't light, keep holding your pilot down. And even once it does light, you need to keep holding that pilot button down for at least a minute, because there will still be some air in the lines that needs to be cleared. And if you're not holding it constantly, it will blow out and you'll just have to relight it. Now, sometimes people think, oh, it's not working, it's not working. It takes a while. You have to hold it down for a while before it'll light, and then you have to hold it for quite some time before it will remain lit. Much longer than you'd think. It says like a minute on here. It seems a lot longer than that when you're holding it. Okay. Now, as you can see, my whole burner's on, and it's warming the tank. See the small flame underneath? See those two tubes? Right there? The ends of those two tubes are where I lit it. Okay, and if you follow them back, they come in through here. I don't know if you can see me. Rather than using a match with this little stick thing, because this kind of takes a while and I get aggravated with it trying to hold the match, I'm using an ordinary bamboo skewer. They take a little while to light, but once you get them lit, they stay lit. They reach back. They're pretty far. You can also use fireplace matches. But that's my, okay, now remember, I've turned my adjustment valve to pilot, and I have my gas valve on pilot. Alright, I got my pilot lid again. It popped right on. Now I'm holding and I'm continuing to hold it. My flame has got a lot of yellow and very little blue. And so I'm going to keep holding this down until it's almost all blue. Because the blue flame indicates that it's burning hotter, obviously, and that also tells me that there then is probably very little air in the line, and it should stay on then. Okay. I'm going to let it go. Alright, it's staying on. Good. Now I'm going to turn my gas valve all the way to on. Okay, now notice my burner still hasn't come on. That's because it's still on pilot. Now, when I turn this on, there we go. My burner just went on, and I once again have hot water.